Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Almost made it through. Whoa. Before we jump into our episode tonight, we do have some quick announcements to get through, including our sponsor this evening, Czepeku. And just to be clear, Sam, Ashley, they've made some clone and perfume spoof ads in the past, but Czepeku actually makes maps. So Sam, tell us about them.
Maps. That's right, Matt. Looking for high-quality fantasy maps for your next D&D Pathfinder or, dare I say, Daggerheart campaign?
That's right, maps. Not cologne, not perfume, right, Sam?
Yeah, but still.
I mean...
Come on.
It's just that me and Ashley are so... How would you say? Sexy?
Yeah, I mean, we ooze sensuality, Matt. I mean, it would really just be a shame, I think, to deprive our audience of just like one more perfume commercial.
Makes no sense.
No,
yes, it
but does
does.
love make sense, Matt? Does passion? No, but with Maps by Czepeku, it doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to make
sense. We're gonna finish each other's sentences. It just makes sense. So just roll it. Just show it. Just show it.
Maps for Him by Czepeku. Original and outlandish themes beautifully crafted. Enter a world of passion and seduction.
Maps for Her by Czepeku. Choose the Master Cartographer level and get the maps of your fantasies.
Use them on VTTs, consuming a feast for the eyes.
Or immerse your players in a truly tactile experience.
Maps for Him.
Maps for Her.
Maps for them.
By Czepeku.
And we're back. Oh,
But why, though?
does it matter, Matt? Join the community at their Patreon, choose your membership level, and get your adventures. Get your adventures started at czepeku.com/criticalrole, because it just makes sense.
Czepeku.
Oh, God. Fun, y'all. Alrighty, Laura, you're up next.
There's some crazy stuff happening in the campaigns right now, you guys. And in honor of that, it has begun.
Shame on a shirt.
I can't believe you did
I've ever
this.
seen.
Awesome.
There's little Easter eggs in here. You guys check it out online. US, Canada, UK, NEU. Check it out. Get it. It's so great. Artist Alexis Lampley. Thank you.
Gotta find out.
Alexis.
What a gift you
I love you,
It
Matt.
has like a Dark Crystal, Secret of Nim
Yes.
sort of vibe to
It
it,
does.
which makes it hurt that much more.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So good.
Oh my God.
don't get to live anything down for your amusement.
You're welcome.
I better get one.
You will.
Great, thank you. It's very pretty.
It has begun.
I do believe. Ashley!
Maybe we should see if he wants to meet up at Morri's.
Wouldn't
Would
say
that go
no.
down okay with Grandma?
They like each other.
Weren't they an old fling?
So would it go down?
Oh.
I think they were. I don't know for sure. I mean, there were a couple times when I would like be in my room and sometimes hear things.
What'd it sound like?
Would it be like a threesome at that point?
2.5 some at the very least.
I mean, I can get into it if you want me to get into it, but
No.
I'm
Okay.
having too much fun just imagining.
yeah. Nana Morri's a good time.
It's like watching a spider wrap up its prey.
Yeah.
I like only seeing that much. I don't want to see the zipper on the monster suit. I feel like that's too much.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll knock on his door.
Okay. Hi.
I am so sorry to bother you.
That's okay. It's really early.
Yes, it is. So I really wanted to know, I really want to buy the egg, Chet's egg. What would you sell it for? I was considering stealing it, but I'm not gonna.
It's not for sale. I mean, theoretically, it has a price, but to me, it's priceless.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, literally the only gold that I have in my pocket, I have 69 gold pieces.
Nice.
Would you consider? Bravo! Would you consider? And I would. I'm gonna try to find the 5th egg.
So fast.
Look,
Please, is there anything I can give you in return? I made out with him, okay?
What?
Yes.
Are you like a?
I'm yeah. Sort of like in a relationship.
Wow.
Possibly marriage, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Chetney Pockapee is classically a man of the wind. He has
That's
been
why I was thinking if
untethered
this
for
could possibly
ages.
be like a really nice present
The
to
tales
give him.
and stories of his conquests.
Yes, I know.
Spread to
All
within
over.
our circles at least.
All over. The line of the body count is insane.
Wow. Sorry, I just. Do you make things too?
Yes, I do.
That makes a lot of sense then.
Yeah. There's like an artistic synergy that we have together.
It would have to be. I can't imagine anybody could tie him down unless they themselves
Can I
were
have
a
the
force
egg?
of.
I'm so tired. I just want the egg and I want to go to bed.
I can't sell it, but if you're this close with him, I might be willing to trade for anything that's a Chetney Pockapee original that no one knows about.
Well,
If you're this close to him, I mean,
listen, okay? He gave me a wolf, I'm not gonna give you that. But he did make me, some members of my family. I could give you, like, the one that he made of me. You know, that's one of a kind.
make a persuasion check.
Okay, wait. Oh, plus 15.
15. He goes, I appreciate your interest. I really do.
No, it's okay.
But this piece is sentimental beyond the known languages of Exandria. I mean, it's the centerpiece. It's the core that holds the rest of the collection together. It's the end of my presentation. It's everyone I bring through. It's what I finish on.
That's what you
The whole
finish
story
with?
I've crafted is based on this piece.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
No, really, I understand what it means to be a collector and to have the main piece. Well, that's okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I understand. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Good night. I'm gonna try to go take the
Make a sleight of hand check.
No. It's cocked. It's cocked. I'm really sorry. That was
Ashley.
almost a
One
natural
more.
22. Okay. But look how good they're almost. That was.
Look how good they're almost.
17.
Almost.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, as you approach the cabinet vessel that holds this egg within, you head towards the doors that open it, and they're closed. They're not locked. There is a lock on it, but you see the lock hasn't been placed. He may have forgotten to do so in the intensity of being overwhelmed at the presence of such a legend. You open it up inside, and you can see there's like this the pedestal that the wooden egg sits upon is right there in front of you.
So I'm gonna try to just like take the gold, the 69 golds, and try to like swap it out really quick.
Okay, you weigh it. Kind of see best you can.
Yeah.
You don't know what wooden egg weighs.
The platform. Suddenly, the minute you begin to move the egg from it, these large metal latches just arc around and affix your wrist to the top. You're holding the egg, but your wrist is now locked to the cabinet.
Wayland!
Yeah?
I'm so sorry. I was gonna try to just take it, but I'm not. It didn't work. I was gonna leave a note, but I'm gonna step away. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just was so excited about it. I'm telling you though, look, I'm being so honest with you. Okay, well now you're kind of freaking me out.
He begins to step towards you here in the still, nearly lightless base chamber of his collection. His pompadour just barely lit by the low embers of the nearby magical lantern light. You hear him beneath his breath. It is through his light forgiveness and justice is maintained. It is through his light forgiveness and justice is maintained. And he kind of steps forward, the shadow just obscuring the top of his face as he looks up. Not a problem. I can get you out of that. Lickety-split. And his hand reaches just beyond view underneath some sort of wooden lip on the side. It unleashes your wrist. You pull your hand back, and he immediately catches the egg from your grip and places it gingerly back down.
It's fair enough. I just got a little overzealous. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much. Good night.
Rest well. He's always watching.
Not sure who you're talking about, but yes.
The morning greets you all as you awaken.
Are you dead?
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
I need to know right now.
I need to know right now if you're dead in his house. No.
No, but I'm telling you, it's getting closer.
If I had made that change,
What
that would
was
have been it.
It's getting closer and closer.
I was off by 4.
I don't like it.
I think I'm entertaining making it in between 100 and my level, so like 114.
When are you gonna make that switch though?
That's more than one
Maybe
in 10
I'm
chance, by the way.
Yeah, that is
more than
that
a
is
1
an
in 10 chance
extremely-
every day.
100%.
The meals are pretty, nice, standard, hearty. When it comes to Chetney's, it is like a grandiose collection of like a Michelin star breakfast meal. I'm so sorry, we're out. And handed you a plate that has an old biscuit on it.
I love biscuits.
Great.
It's my favorite, actually. So.
At one point, he pulls you aside and goes like, "By the way, I think your partner, your lady friend, there's something about her I don't trust. Just be careful."
Which one? The dead one?
No, the one that you were with, the tall one, hooves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Did she give you a funny vibe?
Yeah, I don't know if she has your best interests in mind.
Good to know. Your loyalty will be rewarded.
Thank you, my liege.
I got leashed. We will take our leave now. Thank you.
Of course.
Scale bear. We take out a very small, avian-looking wooden sculpture, and with my thumbs, I fan out peacock feathers from the back. This is for you.
That's actually really cool. I kind of want that.
It's so light and fragile, but the structure feels sound, like it could almost fly. How do you bend?
No more. We must go.
Way too sensual. I need to get out of here.
You see a single tear trickle down his cheek. He doesn't even notice you all step out as he's just staring at the piece before. Well, good luck. Stay safe. The rest of you also. A few steps and you hear the up in the air, and you glance up and see 2 glowing yellow eyes, and then another set right beneath him. Stepping forward, you see what looks to be a strange owl with 2 sets of eyes, a smaller sub-pair than the 2 large ones. They blink out of pattern, and then as it takes off, you see where beneath its wings there are like 4 long hanging tendrils, as opposed to talons that just kind of dangle like a count an octopus.
Are they all going to be like that?
Oh yeah, that's honestly mild. Isn't it so wonderful?
Oh, it's delightful.
I skipped next to Fearne.
Isn't it the best?
I'm so excited to be back.
We just skip.
As you might have barely noticed, but with each of my footsteps, the green around my feet, the green grass sort of turns gray and black as I step through it. Just around, 6 inches around my feet.
Is that my fur?
Yes, it is.
Let me put away my machine.
Who knows? She's always building something.
You do recall that she has this massive iron sewing machine that she keeps every now and then, and somehow she passes some of her time.
Oh, and she makes things out of human hair. How exciting.
Yes, that's right.
And you see this like looming shadow streak past the lanterns that sit on the outside of the spiral staircase, kind of casting this stretched, dark shape across the wood, the source just out of sight. As it descends, you notice a number of small creatures kind of skimper about and kind of rushing down the steps, these little squirrel-like creatures with a singular eye in the center of its head, kind of like skittering and disappearing into the nearby brush. As the shape begins to loom at the top, you see this massive, hill-like humanoid shape begin to step to the top of the landing of these natural winding stairs. You see a female shape, shoulders wide and extended, a barrel-like torso itself wrapped in a thick shawl of what looks like a purple-dyed sackcloth-like thick material, tied and drifting off with tassels that seem to drag on the ground and have darkened with gathered muck through travel. Where you see the shawl and kind of coat held in these like thin, long arms that extend from the shoulder joints that are longer than they should be and don't match the proportions of the thick, wide torso. And from the shoulders, this head looks towards you, and it is extended beyond the shoulders and neck by a good solid 2-3 feet, like a giraffe head that itself has a horse mane of whitish hair that drifts off to one side. And the face, you see a female noseless grin, an extended pointed chin filled with teeth, kind of sparse amongst blackened gums, and a big toothy smile. These vacuous holes where eyes seem to be receded into darkness except for 2 little points of light that find you as she smiles. Welcome, friends of my sweet Fearne.
Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Kisses to you.
Okay, I have new friends for you to meet. This is Dorian.
Oh my.
Incredible musician.
You hats.
Ard, you are beautiful.
Please, let us give you kisses, sweet one. And she pulls the hand forward to her.
Oh, God.
And you feel something beneath go as another mouth emerges from the inside of the coat and kisses the hand that's brought forward, and the extended hand kisses your forehead simultaneously.
Ooh, Grandma, kisses are always wet.
And this is a very new friend of ours, Braius.
Yes, this is a very new friend of ours as well.
Now this was, when Dorian arrived, it was the like, oh, who's this cute boy you brought over? This is the, who's this man? Nana Morri kind of almost stumbles onto her back massive elephant-like foot, and it's like,
This is your moment.
Get it.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
goodness. What is this creature you brought to my home?
I know.
Your grandchild said that you were ravishing, but she did not accurately describe how beautiful indeed you are. And that smell, what is that smell? Is that a perfume I'm detecting, or is that,
Oh, well, my fourth cocktail of the morning. Do you like amaretto?
I will never say no to you.
Let me make you something.
She makes the best cocktails. Just the greatest.
Only in the morning, or?
Anytime you want it. Just all the time growing up, I was just always had cocktails at my fingertips. If I wanted them.
Well,
So
I don't know if you know this about Fearne, but she tends to exaggerate.
No.
No.
You're so cute.
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am.
Where are you from? You smell like shadow and bad choices.
Yes, that's where I'm from.
Double dipping in the hells, are we, dear?
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? It just keeps happening.
It seems the hells are very attracted to her.
Careful. I don't know which would undo first, you or them. As you
Siblings?
stepped up.
Do I have siblings? I don't think so.
Do you have siblings?
I hadn't thought about that.
Everybody else has. You're okay.
Let's say no.
Ira might be stopping by.
I was gonna say that is a possibility. In fact, very likely.
What?
Ira Wendigoth.
Yeah, he might be swinging on by.
We're on our way to the Unseelie.
Is that all right?
You see her eyes kind of go wide for a second.
He asked about you last time we saw him.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Always a good time.
Oh yeah, he spoke very admirably.
Very highly.
I think he still has like a little bit of a crush.
He was very interested when I asked if. Well, see, we're on a mission, and he could be of great help there, and so we kind of need him, and this seemed like the most logical place to meet. Fearne said.
It did. I was the one who suggested it. And I just feel like it's like an unrequited love situation with him. Like I feel like he wants to see you.
That ship sailed.
Well, you don't know that.
That ship has sailed. Morrigan is always looking for the next opportunity. Let him come. It'll be good to see a familiar face. Well, we can't have that, can we?
Nana.
Oh wait, what is it?
I was here.
Right up the steps, you see hands kind of curl up the top as Ira Wendigoth curls to the top of the stairs. The tall, lanky, dark fey figure of Ira, smooth, bald of head with long, pointed ears that seem to curl off into nothing, blackened eyes beneath a browless forehead, a tooth-filled grin that's curled into a twisting smile, and his long spider-like body itself wrapped in his well-tailored, ragged, long-tailed coat. Hello, Morri. And friends, it's been some time. My apologies. It's been a bit of a journey to get here. And as he dusts himself, you see red ruidium dust kind of cloud around and drift onto the ground. He pulls his scarf off and kind of hangs it on this knotted bit of wood that's hanging off to the side, and lifts his goggles that were hanging off of his epaulette and kind of unhooks it and puts it up as well. Morrigan. He smiles, and then she goes, Hello. Ira. He seems a bit taken aback. He's like, well, friends, new and old. You I know.
We tried to kill each other the last time we met.
Yes. Shall we have another go?
I don't think so.
How about a handshake then? His hand, like, his fingers wrap around your comparably small hand to where the fingers seem to almost go around twice as it encircles you. And just kind of like gives one stern shake before pulls back. And you.
Yes, I'm a new friend also. And I'm friends with Morrigan, actually. She's quite lovely.
She is. He looks over towards her and she goes, they told me you were coming here, and I'm glad to see you're doing well. And she kind of like scoots her heavy chair about 2 feet closer to you. If I might. He puts his hand out to Morrigan. She extends her hand. He takes it and goes to kiss it, and she pulls back. But there is too much to do, and so little time.
Sip my drink.
Now, sweet, wonderful, supple friends. He stands up, and now that he kind of like walked up like a hunched spider, now he stands at full height, like back arched, and he's probably 12, 13 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just an extended. And he looks down at you. Then I guess we must be on our way.
If we must, I'll turn around and face Nana Morri and get down on my knee, extend my hand. Ma'am, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, I do hope it's not the last.
I will gently kiss her hand while making eye contact with Ira.
It's like kissing a thrifted leather jacket that's gotten wet.
Well done, sir. That is rough.
And as your lips grace her knuckles, she and immediately Ira kneels down, says, "And the honor is mine as well, dear." And she goes, and gives him the other hand, and he kisses it, making eye contact with you. And she goes, and just looks over at you, Fern. He goes,
I can't even tell you how many times this used to happen. The men, the women, everybody who would just be down the stairs wanting Nana's love.
Pate flies off and gets on the knee.
Miss, if you don't mind, I'd very much appreciate to kiss something of yours as well.
Good boy, good boy.
She goes, mostly occupied at the moment. But extends her foot. He goes,
Don't even sit in that. Never mind. Never mind.
Like, it's a campaign of tongue questions. You're not gonna.
She grossed out a hollow skull.
That was such a fast reaction.
Both them still, like, Ira's still holding her hand and looking at you, like
Let go.
like the people who are afraid to stop clapping at Stalin's gathering. So eventually she withdraws both hands, goes, well, I do love having gentlemen visitors and family and friends. Let us celebrate when all this is done. It's been quite some time since we've had a true celebration here in the manor, is that right? You watch as she runs her fingers through her long, extended neck, and you watch as her mane of gray hair seems to almost grow longer and more lush as her fingers do. Like this glamour magic seems to almost spread across her, and you watch as she seems to not change her form, but the skin tightens in places. A color seems to rush to her cheeks. And in the way that Nana Morri can doll herself up with a brief bit of illusion magic, she exhibits an air of availability.
How's tummy face?
Tummy face, you can see.
Tummy dance.
Yeah. The usual, like, large, gritted, like, jaw has pursed up into, like, a little duck lips.
She got those injections.
Yeah. This might be inappropriate. How long have you been alive, Nana Morri?
I cannot really remember. Time has a funny, weird soup-like quality in this realm.
Go.
I've been there. Come.
Oh, we
Ooh,
know.
that's right. We've got
So I got a little excited.
Yeah.
As you all begin to, like, gather your group up together and begin to kind of glide a bit in that direction, Ira goes, perhaps I'll come back and visit when all this is said and done. And she goes, maybe, if I'm available. And she slaps Braius in the ass right as they're about to take off.
My horse is called Mochi.
Oh, we're naming them now?
Of course we usually do, and we also usually kill them, but we can't kill these.
They're already gone.
Challenge accepted.
Mine will be Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Are they all food?
Mochi.
I did name my.
They're all Japanese foods? Mine will be udon.
What is this land you speak of?
I get Mochi because he's squishy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jelly horse.
Mine's Pocky.
Hockey, okay.
That's a good one.
Grab the names before they're gone.
I'll be Shishido.
All right.
It's a little spicy.
That's
Anyone want to grab natto?
I'm gonna be
Panda.
Panda Express?
No, little chocolate.
The stakes couldn't be lower.
Wait, what did you say?
They're gonna die in an hour.
I know.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Oh, that is good too.
Let me think on it.
Break the theme. Be yourself.
Well, I kind of want to be in the theme. Whatever. It's marzipan for now, and then I'll think of another name.
Great.
Let's move along. This is not important.
Writing this all down.
Pretty important.
No, I'm not. You and Ira begin to see the hue of the landscape begin to shift quickly in this journey, and you begin to recognize some of the surrounding rolling mountainscape to remind you of that time in your youth that you snuck off and explored for a good solid week and a half before you were recovered by Nana Morri, while you were out and about trying to just spread your legs a little bit. Spread your wings. I mean, it's fine. You're right.
I was spreading those legs all over town.
I dare anyone to take that out of context.
I was trying to say.
Can't be done. Can't be done.
Stretch! Stretch your legs! Spread your wings!
No, they both collided.
Yeah,
They both.
just the scissoring of wings and legs.
Just going out there and sowing your wild pussy.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
You know me.
Put your legs and fly.
Just spread my legs and fly. That's all. Finally got a week away, and I just had to spread them
I
over.
am my own doom.
Put it on a shirt.
Why do I come
That's
here?
right up there with shivering quick.
Only ass with a pair of sweatpants. There you go.
Holy shit.
Okay. We forgive Matt. We love Matt.
We love him.
Just sitting here waiting with my legs open.
Akimbo.
Say so
My
many
legs just
words.
akimbo.
So many words.
Different than a parachute at this speed.
You're good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had like a week and a half. where I just was out and about. Spread my hooves. With hooves wide open.
Do I spot any of the humanoid shapes that have been fallen to the ground and overtaken by some of the growth?
You've seen many of them.
Any within, any close that I could go up and try and inspect?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a history check for me. 22. So you reach down and carefully and kind of pull back some of the softer bits of the ivy and various other leaves that have covered the majority of this corpse. And as you pull it back, you can see these beautiful cerulean robes now kind of grayed with dust and age. And you can see the skeletal shape of a face, skin pulled tight and almost mummified against the elvish bone features, the vacant, empty sockets, and the lips curled back tight, exposing the teeth. And as you kind of reach over to touch it, you see them on the ground, their eyes just glazed over with blood pouring from their mouth and nose and ears in the middle of their eyes as it all begins to seep back in. And as it all pulls in, they convulse, the foam pulling back in until they stand back up, catch themselves looking around, and others around are coughing too and reaching for each other. And then they start walking back and smiling. And they take the hand of a little boy and kind of brush something into his hair. And they both walk back, and they take an apple from the kid and put it back on a nearby tree. You see them walk backward as you pull back into what looks like it would seem almost like a gentle festival, or maybe every day's like this. You don't know. But there's a vibrance and a life to the people here. And even the color of this landscape is different in this dream. Even the perpetual twilight of the Fey realm that sits in this region hits more in the amber hues. This mountaintop village was once a safe and protected space. And as you watch them return back to the inside their abode and setting their satchel down as if they were ready to go out and head to the market, they come back to the kitchen and finish spitting their tea into their cup and set the water back into the kettle. And you stay focused on that kettle, and you feel that like simmering, ominous sense of something settled within that liquid. Within all the liquid, you feel the groundwater itself, the various rivers and streams and waterfalls of the surrounding chasms and valley. Something settled within the life's blood of this culture and snuffed it. You pull back to touching the edge of that skull. And as you pull your hand back, the brush kind of falls back over to obfuscate it.
What'd you see?
There was something in the water. Something that poisoned this entire place. Permeated everything.
Did it feel like an actual being that poisoned it, or the water itself was part of the entity?
Couldn't tell.
The thing you also pick up, it looks like a dark hound, like a dog of some kind, of like jet black fur that also begins to kind of walk and patrol around. Pate only catches a glimpse of its head as it kind of turns. It's kind of almost like long wolf-like ears that point backwards, and where its snout is, you just see a human face.
Oh, wow.
Kind of turning over.
No. Cool.
It's kind of like little red burning coals for eyes, and it stands about shoulder high to one of the armored figures. It's kind of like...
Cool.
As the three of them vanish, that hound begins to just walk around and kind of keep a patrol out front. So they seem to have set up a watch position here outside. You're not sure if it's to see invisibility or what it is, but a shape has kind of clambered onto the side of the building. And you watch as the coloration of this entity's skin, its scales, shifts like a chameleon, and now seems to take a natural shape, a vibrant, like purples and oranges. It's like extremely bright wings kind of wrapped around the outside as its long neck and its cloudy, wide eyes.
Shit, I duck back inside before it turns its head.
The familiar sight of Gloamglut having arrived and shift its chameleon-like exterior almost sweeps its vision towards you as you duck inside the building.
Gloamglut's here.
You feel-
Gloamglut's here.
Where?
He's on the bit.
The rest of you who have like come down the hill,
tower.
you can now kind of, she says as you look over and you can now see the bright color of Gloamglut. Massive and terrifying, kind of like climb down and seem to like, almost like its body, its bones almost seem flexible, or its joints switch where it kind of like almost slithers and pours into the opening of this temple.
Hamster. Does a little butt get stuck in the door and then he wiggles his little legs?
It does kind of like
It's a fucking
damage
dragon. It's not a hamster.
You know what I mean?
It's a deadly killing machine.
It does kind of damage the stone as it kind of forces its way through. It is a massive creature when it's expanded, but it also has very thin, lithe form that almost like serpent slithers into the building. You watch as the guy up in the tree who's sitting there.
Ira.
Oh. Yes.
And
Oh, yeah, we got an Ira.
Torn down.
Yes.
You don't see what did it.
Did I see what did it?
You glance out and see, indeed, up here in the tree now,
Oh my god!
Ira Wendigoth,
So
who has just like magically silenced the top of that tree and essentially tore this figure apart.
Amazing.
And set them down carefully into the nearby brush.
In the air, if I can, I'll engage my winged boots, but just stay really close to the ground.
Right.
And get within range of 30 feet, and I'm gonna try to cast.
You won't be invisible anymore once
I
you
hope
do
I'm
that.
in the bush, enough in the bush
You want to
to
try
be
and,
out of sight line.
Do you want to try and hide to do this?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Okay, we'll drop my invisibility. I'm gonna try and cast Charm Monster on the dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So it's a 16 wisdom.
That is going to be a 13.
Yes.
Okay.
That's your dog.
Yeah. Amazing. And so from the bushes in the, and it's scratched, I'm scratched. Psst. Psst, psst. Good boy, come here. Yeah, it's me. Hey, come here. Come here. Do so good.
It just has like these thick jowls that kind of like.
Oh, what?
It's like its eyes burning red at the pupils.
I don't like it.
Aren't you so handsome? You're so handsome. Are you a good boy? Are you?
You could see him like his. It's interesting. His body, as he gets closer, you could see it looks like dark fur, but it also is like a faint, translucent quality to it. Like it's made of shadow or isn't fully material. It looks present and physical, and you can see the ground kind of moving and shifting with its claw steps. But it's not even fully corporeal in some way.
Go on now. Go on, get. Get out of here. You're free now. You're free. You get.
Want you anymore?
It looks at you and was like,
Oh, it's okay. No. No, it's better out there. I promise. I promise. They were so mean to you, weren't they? Weren't they mean to you? Yeah, you go on. You get out of here. You go on. You get.
and just starts walking off.
Oh, not this way. Oh, God.
No, wait, not that way. You go get the other way.
He turns back like,
Yeah, no, this way. Yeah, that way.
and you watch as it moves and begins to like dock off. It kind of, its feet leave the ground and it kind of just like glides off. It's a flying hound that kind of like begins to take off in that direction. First you pick up Ludinus's voice. saying, "Your absence during these crucial milestones of our great plan is both disquieting and telling. Time, while a flexible commodity here, does require some respect regarding our endeavors." And another voice you don't recognize inside goes, "We watch with bated breath as you and your vanguard continue to climb towards your goal unaided. Centuries of mindful plot crashing into reality with continued success. Our strength lies with staying in the shadows until the moment is right." Ludinus kicks in. "I do not need your platitudes nor your dubious explanations. I bear the weight of our dealings, and the support of the court has been noticeably absent. Our involvement demands discretion after the fall of the secondary key. You allowed that to fall. All of you. You and your lords hide behind poor excuses and feigned ignorance. I know Saminar to be far too clever to withhold without several good selfish reasons. We believe in your dream, Ludinus, and share in your vision. Do not mistake our caution for negligence. I mistake nothing, especially your nature. If you will no longer aid us, should we fail because your master's discretion left you an absent ally, then this realm remains under their protection, and you remain kept under their balance. I shall relay this to my keeper and the court. How best might I prepare them to aid in your endeavors? Tell them I expect an assault soon. The nations rally and will plot an advance on the key. I will need your armies ready to deliver their uncanny ambush. Your keeper should know of what I speak. Go, and be quick about it. The window closes and the cage is nearly at hand."
Oh, fuck it.
Let's just I would have
shut down
scattered
then.
shop and like they're angry at each other. Ludinus is calling them cowards. They
You
wanna
also
hang
hear
back.
a voice say, "How I despise how challenging to communicate with the Fae. And you, nary a word to bolster our cause with your own people. Are you truly bereft of any worth to our cause, Atheon? Daft as you are disappointing." Here.
3 dark Fae.
Yeah. Our perception of the scenario was a little off here.
We got this.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Holy.
Look at him, he's so cute.
Gloamglut that is currently like curled up, kind of like turns back in your direction.
Does he see me?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Can I?
Well, yes. And that's what we're gonna pick up.